Hello my wonderful weirdos, I hope you're having a wonderfully weird day today, and Tomodachi Life Living the Dream is officially here. Well, it got released yesterday, but I was too busy playing it. But before you dip into your pockets and decide whether or not it's worth it, like should I not, here's a quick few tips on whether or not you should actually get the game. Now, I personally love Tomodachi Life. It was originally on the DS, which is where a lot of us Tomodachi fans come from. But for those of you who have absolutely no clue what Tomodachi Life is and you're like, what the heck is this? Is it worth it? Why does everyone love it so much? I'm here to kind of give you some advice and some little insight onto what the game really is about. Now, a lot of people do think that the game is like Animal Crossing or The Sims, but although they share one or two similarities, they are very different. Let's start off with Animal Crossing. Other than the fact that you can design your island, which is a new feature compared to what was on the DS, and it being in sync with your like time zone, like real world time, like it's currently 10:28 over here in the morning, which means on my island it will also be 10:28. Those are really and truly the only similarities that they share. Other than that, they are very, very different. Now, like The Sims, it is more similar to The Sims than it is to Animal Crossing, but unlike The Sims, you play more of a passive role. So if you are really into being in charge and like really kind of making things happen, you might not enjoy the game as much as other people will. Now, although you play more of a passive role, like the creator, or in my world, I am eye in the sky, there are things you can do. You interact, of course, with each me, play mini games with them, help them make friends, create the characters, which is one of my favorite things to do, is character creation. And if you love character creations, you can make up to 70 me's. Now that is a lot of residences, that is a lot of people, a lot of different personalities, and a lot of chaos that can happen. You feed them when they're hungry, which is similar to The Sims, but you don't really decide what they like and what they don't like. You kind of just figure that out. It's expect the unexpected. It's the unknown, which is what really drives the game and gives it its humor and its like enjoyment. You kind of get it from the unknown. You help them make friends by picking them up and kind of dropping them off to meet each other, which is a new feature as well. Before, they would kind of just be like, oh, I heard there's a new resident, like let's just meet up. And you kind of help them out and give them topics to talk about, which is also in this version. But instead, you're able to kind of just pick them up and like force them to meet each other and help them out, which is good. Now, relationships progress, I would say, slightly slower in this version compared to the DS. Now, it's not incredibly slow, but it is more realistic. So it goes from being like acquaintances to, oh, we seem like we get along well, friends, best friends, and then possibly lovers, which is great. Now, talking about character creations, you do not have to make people you know. You can make people you know, but you can also make people from TV series, animes, games that you like to play. Possibilities are endless. And one thing that I really do like about this version that they gave was the paint option. Now by that I mean face paint. You can really be creative, and I've seen some really cool and detailed me's from this option, from piercings to like really fun face paint. I've created the earth and the moon just from this feature, which I really enjoy. So you really can spend hours on the game. Although you are playing a more passive role, you can still find yourself playing for a really long time. If you do expect it to be exactly like The Sims, where you play a full-on role, telling them what to do, doing things the kind of way you want them to be done, you probably won't like the game. Now, you can give me's different personalities and fun little quirks, which is new. You could give them like little catchphrases and things like that in the DS version, but in this version they have that and more, which is why I really like the game. I don't remember if you could give them quirks, or they weren't necessarily called quirks, but those little quirks kind of make the character even more unique, which really separates them and from other Miis, which kind of is the point. You don't want them to be carbon copies, because the more different they are, the more fun and interesting interactions you get. Upgrading your island from making more Miis and interacting with each Mii by playing little mini games with them and completing any requests they have. You also upgrade the Miis themselves by completing any requests they have, giving them food that they like, that they love, clothes, decorating their room. Those are things that you can do to upgrade, and the more you upgrade, the more things you unlock, like new buildings, facilities, and your overall island. I do highly recommend playing the demo version, which is free, which I will always recommend no matter what game it is, to play a demo if they have it. It will really give you an insight onto what to expect. So although it is short, you can still play for a very good few hours, depending on how long it takes you to create each Mii, of course, and how fast you decide to have them interact and those kind of things. But the demo will give you a good insight onto the game and give you a feel for what to expect. But those are just a quick few little tips and insight into the game. If you've played it already and started it, let me know. Are you loving it? Are you not loving it as much? If you are originally a Tomodachi fan like myself, how does it compare to the DS version? Are you impressed? Are you not so impressed? Are there things that you wish they added or changed? But yeah, that is it from me. I hope you enjoy playing Tomodachi Life. If you do go and play it, let me know. And yeah, see you in the next one. As always, stay weird, stay mindful. Bye bye. Hearts.